Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Russia. So, peace in our time, that was the last episode, which means that we are now at peace with France. Really, what happened is we tore them to pieces. Haha. Man, I'm getting really bad with those, I gotta stop. Anyway, there's one person I missed the ship for. They are getting one of the new Dreadnoughts, and yes, I said it. We'll be making a Dreadnought. It's about time. The mixed admin is now part of our navy, and look at that budget. Plenty to get at least 2 Dreadnoughts. Let's look at what we're going to be able to deal with here. I want to actually go like one more month or two, just because if I can, we might be able to get better guns. Quality 1 would be preferable, but we do also need to build ships because the longer we wait, the later the ships are going to be available to us. I think that we will take the prestige hit for the budget up. Yep, that sounds fantastic. Plus it doesn't increase tensions. And right now we don't need tensions. Oh yes, that's what we're going to do, of course. We're going to start setting a lot of our fleet to the different fleet options. Everyone's always an active fleet. That's always how I've been playing. Well, we're probably missing out a little bit on a savings here. So 11.1, let's mothball our minesweepers, who we don't really need in good fighting condition. Well, 200,000, I gotta say that's not... it's not a massive improvement. It's really not much at all. What about the other recommendations were to kind of put these guys on reserve since they are kind of an inactive fleet. Oh, actually, I need to not put reserve the ones in Northeast Asia. We never went to war with Japan either, most unfortunately. So that saved quite a bit. That actually saved quite a bit, I think. Let me undo that and see what the difference is. Good, we can do it this way. Good to see. Yeah, that was 2 million, so that is worth doing. Okay, good to know. Reserve fleet for all you? Yeah, because people were saying you don't need to scrap your heavy cruisers, you could just put them in reserve fleet. Jeez, what the heck? Okay, this is interesting. What we can see is a minesweeper on mothball is 1,500. Why are some of these 1,500 and some of them are 1,000? Oh, the older ships. Even though they've been rebuilt, I guess the older ships just simply cost more to maintain. Well, what if we put these guys in reserve? And what if we put another guy onto active? Let's just look at the difference here. So mothball is 1/5 and reserve fleet is 1/2. Wow, big difference. Okay, well let's mothball all these guys. We could potentially mothball our heavy cruisers too, because we just don't want them to get into any engagements. I mean, the only reason I'm not putting the guys in Northeast Asia onto reserve fleet is because I think if they're on reserve fleet, they don't count as foreign tonnage. We can just figure this out very quickly. I'm going to wait 1 month, so let's go 1 month. Yeah, sell everybody everything. Okay, we're at 60,000 for our... Yep, 60,000. Now what happens if we do this? Go to reserve fleet. Okay, it still says 60,000. Let's see if it maintains that. Yeah, it looks like it does not have an impact, which is really good. Well, in a similar vein, I think we might as well get our light cruisers, all the floor classes, into reserve as well. Let's see how much this has, 13.8. And not in home areas. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, so a lot of these guys won't be able to do anything like that. But what we can do is deplete our West African forces who are pretty, significantly over the necessity for foreign tonnage. Let's bring a lot of those guys home. We are really going to be particular about this. Let's get... I don't think we need all these. Let's just try to leave these 3. I don't think we need the rest of them, so let's move these guys to Northern Europe. And we'll see how that impacts us next turn. I could have just done the math, by the way. Oh, good. I'm glad we waited, because now we've eliminated the rate of fire penalty for guns and turrets below 8 inches. So if I wanted my dual turreted 5-inch guns on this Dreadnought, I would not have been able to do it without this technology. Okay, great. Yay, cross-deck fire. I'm so happy. 13-inch quality 0 guns. Yeah, we have a lot of upgrades to do, too, because these Dreadnoughts are now going to be somewhat more useful. By the way, I forgot, did we get increased elevation yet? I can't remember. We do have it, but we did not... Yeah, okay, wow, so we have a lot of things to upgrade. Oh, I'm excited. This is going to be good. We have the budget to do it. Let's start with the new Dreadnought first, because everything else is going to take much less time to actually retrofit or whatever. So Reserve Fleet is taking these guys down to fair, and the Mothball guys are being taken down to poor. I think that that's okay. I just hope that this crew status does not have a huge impact on their ability to do ASW Coastal Patrol. I'm not sure if it does, and I hope it doesn't. Okay, so let me go ahead and wait 1 more month, because I have a feeling it's not, I don't have any legitimate reason why I would have this feeling, but I have a feeling that maybe we have a new, oh, so this is essentially my battlecruiser, but with 12-inch guns. And yeah, more or less the same armor. Okay, very good. I have a feeling that maybe something good is coming. Quality 1, 4-inch guns. This could be good. Let's do this. Okay, very good. I just have a feeling machinery, that wasn't what I was waiting for. I mean, we can't wait much longer. Let's just say it's September. Let's do our building by December. Let's lay it down in December. Then that'll give those lazy Russians something to do over the cold winter. Okay, improved ballistic cap. Looks like there's missing an eye there. Better AP penetration. Torpedo protection 3. I don't think we're going to use that, but we'll buy it anyway. Because maybe with torpedo protection 4, I would consider doing that. We're up to such a high number. Potentially in war. Oh no, I don't want to negotiate an agreement. Yes, let's just increase budget and tension. We had trouble with the torpedo. Sorry, let's... Yeah, I think we just have to go. Our budget is getting up to the point where they might start siphoning off. I think what... I don't know where it is where they start doing that, but let's just go ahead and design our new ship now. So, clear. Time for a new Dreadnought. No, we're not going to have that. We're going to have the... I know which... We have to choose... I know which one I'm thinking of. Oh, I hope it's not already in. Is it already in? No, it's not. There it is, the Cesarevich. We'll take this as the Cesarevich. So the displacement they've randomly generated is 36,700. Well, they did actually make my super... Like, that's interesting that they went for that configuration. That's not a bad configuration. We may choose to... Do we have quadruple turrets? I don't know. We do have quadruple turrets. Amazing. Then maybe we should do this the good old-fashioned way. Let's just increase the guns on all these guys. And now we have the 4-3-3-4, which I like a lot. Let's give ourselves another funnel too, because it looks kind of silly with just one. And there she is. Way overweight, but we can fix that. This is going to be an expensive one. That was never in doubt, but we can slow this down quite a bit, down to 19, right? Well, let's do 20. All or nothing armor, good. Deck 3, I like that. Conning tower, 16, looks good. 11, we'll take that down a little bit. Secondaries, no. Now, we have seen them flash fire, but I'm still going to ride on the presumption that that was just a fluke. And let's get some more submerged mounts, but I just want to leave that as a possibility. It's such a small amount that I feel like it's worth doing. We could probably go up to 40,000. I mean, our docks allow us up to 45,000, but I want to keep this, I want to try to have quantity over quality, which I think makes a lot of sense from a Russian perspective. Excuse me. Torpedo events 3. Maybe, oh gosh, that is so expensive. Oh boy, that is really, really, really expensive. Geez. Well, we somehow managed to get a ship which actually works here. Turret top, good God. Okay, I think we can take this down to 4.5 at least. Probably enough to get us another set of, yeah. And what about one more? No. But we can take this down to 14. We can take this down to 15.5. Really doesn't matter. 15, let's just even go. I'm not too worried about the conning tower. 15 is just so huge. So we have a little bit of space. Now we can do two things. We could actually take down our tonnage a little bit. Let's see how much this saves us. 379. Yeah, not really going to do much, is it? Let's increase our ammo by a little bit. We were at 379. We're at 378. We really haven't changed much. I'd rather leave this in. I just don't want this ship. I like to have a little bit of weight remaining because we have Advanced Director coming eventually. Otherwise, I think everything is good. I'm pretty happy about this ship. Speed of 20 is very slow, but we've always decided that that was going to be the case. Deck 3 is perfect. Belt 11 is good enough for what we need it to be. Conning and turret are basically only penetrable by the highest caliber weapons. Turret top, I don't see that ever being penetrated. And secondary is very low, despite the fact that we've seen a flash fire. Well, there she is, the Cesarevich. And I think that at only 3.7 a month, it's kind of a bargain. I'm very happy. Okay, let's go ahead and build the Cesarevich. That is another 8 million that we had to spend, and we can, wow, we can build like 4 of these guys. Yeah, we can easily get 4 of them. Why not get a total of 6? And now, as I promised, we'll get a new ship in there, the Pozar Rockin' Salma. That's good. We needed to cut down our budget a little bit. So now that that's underway, very good. We're going to not retrofit the ships quite yet. I think we'll wait a little bit longer before we retrofit the ships. Okay, we will sell all those things. We're certainly less interested in building things ourselves now, or buying things technology-wise, because we could probably get another battlecruiser. That would make a lot of sense. A battlecruiser that can actually fight other battlecruisers, but okay, after a naval visit by USA, we were asked for comment by a journalist. We can prestige down, tension down, or prestige up, bucket, or tension up. Yeah, well, let's just insult the United States. Why not? That seems like a good idea. Still having trouble with that quadruple torpedo mount, which will be the The necessity. Oh, okay, well, we'll take the offer. 32 months, 10% discount. Excellent. We'll take the budget. And there's quadruple torpedo mounts. That's useful. So that was the necessary technology to convince me to build a new light cruiser. Okay, they stole something. That's bad. Shake your finger, wag your finger at them. It's possible we'll actually go to war with Germany. And I'd be okay with that. Before tensions get too high, eventually we will start retrofitting our ships. Okay, 16 -1, so it was good that we stuck with 15. Boy, my English today. Good, we have the convoy system. Very nice. Oh, this is interesting. Let's revoke our alliance with Great Britain. It has served us well, but we no longer need them. Okay, we've already seen this. It looks like they're still living under the naval treaty days. Why do we have more ships in the Mediterranean? What in God's name has gone on here? Have they been there the whole time? Did I just notice now? I don't think so. Like, what the hell are they doing there, though? Let's get all the rest of these guys to go to Reserve Fleet. Save us a little bit of money. Very good. So now, this is... I think this is an effect which takes place instantly for all your turrets all of the double turrets we have. So that rate of fire penalty has gone down. Yes, please buy these things instead of stealing them from us. If you would, that'd be very nice. What the hell's going on, Great Britain? Like, what in God's name are you doing? Okay, we have obsolete ships. Tensions are going up a bit. I don't really want to go to war with Great Britain until I get our new Dreadnoughts, which I feel could stand toe-to-toe with anybody. Let's start retrofitting some things here. These guys are only going to be in charge of securing Northeast Asia. So do we have better 12-inch guns? We do. You know what? It's not even worth it. These guys are just going to be sunk the moment anything happens. So take down their ammo. Go to Improved Director. It is weird. We can actually rebuild these better. It doesn't penalize us at all for going down to 6-inch guns. It doesn't increase our rebuild cost much at all. So let's do that. Let's get 22 5-inch guns on these guys. Make them, cruiser killers. They're not going to be doing much with their original guns, that's for sure. So yeah, we can do this. Increased elevation, which doesn't affect anything. That's good. Sure, why not? And why do we have secondaries of this? Yeah, this is fantastic. The ship is cheap. Very cheap. I mean, that's a lot of space left over. We can get... Good God. It's a lot. How much does it cost to put them into turrets? Like nothing. Don't pay attention to how silly and ridiculous it looks. It's a good ship. And we're going to do that. We're really going to do that. How much does a turret top cost? Okay, that's expensive. Now, don't touch the turrets, though. Okay. Fair enough. Can we... I guess we can't get a rebuild... we can't increase the speed without replacing the machinery. How much would that cost, anyway? Not that much. We can get these guys up to 21. This is ridiculous. I don't know why we'd want to do this. No, let's not do this. We must listen to reason. So let's do the simple way. Okay, if we're replacing... I see. If we're going to replace anything with this, it'll cost money. Wait. What happened here? If I go down... 660. But if I go back up, nothing should have changed, but it still costs more. Okay, so it was just kind of some bug. It does cost more to switch down to 5-inch guns. And it definitely does increase the entire amount. I guess you have to rebuild all the secondary guns if you add any extra ones. Well, none of that really makes sense, so what we're going to do is keep things very simple. Just do this. Leave everything as it is. No need to... Wow, even the rebuild cost of getting improved director. Hey, if that's the cost it takes, then you know what? I'm not in. I'm just going to reduce the ammo and leave it just like this. I don't care. Okay, we'll put director guns on the secondaries because it doesn't cost anything, but there it is. Fair enough. Okay, we could have increased elevation. Fine. Does that cost a lot of money? It doesn't. Then do it. Very good. So that is our 1921. I don't know why we're building, honest to God, who knows if this 110,000 is even worth it to keep. It is the cost of a light cruiser, and those are certainly much better than light cruisers. So you know what? Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. But we're just going to launch all of those over to Northeast Asia. So once they get back, all of those guys are going to Northeast Asia. They're going to stay on reserve fleet. And it doesn't look like we're going to go to war with Japan, which I would have loved to go to war with them, but that's okay. In fact, Germany and Great Britain both have a holding out yonder in Northeast Asia. So really, actually, Japan's no better off than either of these other ones. I guess South Korea is higher value, but these other ones have, I mean, they all have the same number of colonies. Libya. I guess that's okay. I thought Libya was in... I'm so stupid. Of course, Libya is here. This is where World War II. The Desert War was fought. I'm very silly. Oh my gosh. I'm being attacked by a bug. That's okay. That was horrible. I wish we had not sent a fleet. I just didn't think. Libya. Damn it anyhow. Well, I guess that's just... We'll have to deal with it. So we'll probably need to put some kind of ship over into the Mediterranean now. Let's grab 2, put them to active fleet, and send them to the Mediterranean. The agent is a national hero. Okay, let's look at their light cruiser. They have 2 double torpedo mounts. To me, it makes sense that if you have 1 quadruple torpedo mount, it should be less weight than 2 double torpedo mounts. Otherwise, what is the disadvantage of having lower... I mean, why even choose to invest in higher quadruple or triple torpedo mounts? It doesn't make sense. They're unnecessary. It doesn't help your ship at all. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 6-inch gun... 5 6-inch gun broadside. That's decent. It has really good speed. So, okay, torpedoes do more damage. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. That's bad. Let's ask them to reduce their status. Okay, good. That's very nice of them. Although it does not appear to have affected anything. More efficient hull form. Okay. And tension's really high, so let's go ahead and rebuild these as well. So these are going to be worth getting. The better guns, increased elevation, director, all these things. It all looks good. Improved director firing. We still have space, that's all good. We can even add another torpedo mount. If we just cut this down, we can add 2 more here. Yeah, that really didn't add much cost at all. I mean, the main cost was rebuilding our 13-inch guns. Okay, I'm happy about this. How much is it to just go to 5-inch guns as well? I mean, insignificant, right? Compared to the cost of doing everything else. Yeah. I think we're just going to switch our whole Navy up to 5-inch guns. Now this should not take any extra to build because we're already redoing the turrets. Yes, good. So let's do that. Turret top. Yes, very good. Okay, very good. I'm very happy about this. We have tons of 5-inch guns that should mow down any destroyers and I would say even any light cruisers. On top of that, we have pretty solid turrets. We got this up to 12. I think that was important. Okay, good. So let's save this design. It'll be very expensive to rebuild, but only for 8 months. And that'll make those guys, yeah, at least reasonably well equipped to deal with modern dreadnoughts. Good God, that's a very big negative number. I don't know if you heard that. This bug is going crazy. Hit my glass. Oh, why? Fine, just handle it quietly and discreetly. Oh, it didn't matter. Oh boy. We're in trouble. We gotta rebuild these guys pronto then. I don't think we have better 11-inch guns. We don't. I don't know if that affected anything. Let's just start over. Okay, increased elevation. Improved director. Get this down to this, I guess. Just save a little bit of space. Okay, 2,500. What happens if we do this? It's going to cost a lot of money. But I think we're going to do the same thing here. It makes a lot more sense for my battlecruisers to do this as well, because they have 11-inch caliber guns. The bigger difference between the two guns, the better, I think. And you know what? We have some space left over, so let's do this as well. 6277. Yeah, that's worth it. Totally worth it. Even though our speed is actually, well, I guess we can't add surface our top mounted. That's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we can only fit 6 visible ones, but yeah, there's 8 there, supposedly. 12. There's 12 there. Okay, very good. No. That's correct. There is 6. That's 12 per side, so that's a total of 24. So what we see is actually what we get here. I just really like this battlecruiser still. Speed of 28 means it's going to be able to keep away from even, I think, modern battlecruisers. Everything about it, really nice. So let's do this upgrade. Going to be a bit expensive. Only 4 months, though, which is important. Oh, yes, let's do that as well. Yeah, I like this. We will have an up-to-date Navy. By the time war comes, we should be ready. What are you doing? Go get rebuilt. And you all rebuild as well. How am I doing on foreign tonnage? Looks like we're still okay. Just barely. So everyone who's not in... Let's do type and then location. Let me look at all the light cruisers who are in Northern Europe. Yeah, so Floras are all... Oh, they're not all. Let's get these guys into reserve as well. Actually, you know what? Probably now... What am I thinking? Now it's the time to take everyone off of reserve. So let's get everyone to active. Let's get all these guys to active as well. Hopefully I'm not doing this too late. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is good. The SAR returned from Great Britain, bringing home a proposal to solve outstanding sources of tension. We should take this opportunity. Oh my god, it's gonna hurt our budget though. If we do this, we're at war, that's it. We have to buy a little bit more time. Oh my god. Negative 40 million. Oh, crap. Yeah, I don't think we have the maintenance to afford this, to be very frank. You know what? I'm interested. Does this increase? This could be good because we just set all of our guys onto active fleet. Let's do it. Let's see how much 7 million goes up. I mean, maybe it just subtracted from our actual budget because I didn't see anything change there. And you know what? I don't think any of this stuff changed. I don't think it helps all ships. I think it only helps the one ship who wins, which is really bad. Oh crap, our floor classes are all they're all outdated now. Good God, things are not going well. Okay, well, let's get increased elevation since it's basically free to do. And take their gun mounts down and do improved director. I don't like that low of ammo, but you know, it's usually not a case of running out of ammo with these guys. And I'm going to do well below the weight because I don't want another ship to be slower than its design speed. Not that it really matters, these guys are so slow, they can be caught by pretty much anything. But let's do that. Rebuild. Okay, so that has a minor effect. I don't know what kind of effect, but I think it's very minor. So let's get all these guys to... Oh god, we can't do it. We need to move other ships into West Africa and the Mediterranean before we send these guys out. And actually, did my battleships ever get out? They did. So let's get all of these guys to move to Northeast Asia. They are no longer welcome here. Just get gone. And we have enough, it looks like we have enough space, breathing room, that we won't go to war with Great Britain so quickly. But the budget has really come to a head here. So let's take these three and pause them. And take this one as well. Halt. I just want to try to eke out 2 more months, because then some of these guys will finish, and hopefully it'll snowball into a good system again. I think I'm going to have to put everyone on hold pretty much. Okay, fair enough. That will still won't give me 2 turns, but whatever. Oh, perfect timing. Oh, that was perfect. Now we have 1 more month. Okay, make him a national hero. We don't really care about Austria-Hungary. So that's good. We're just going to leave this fleet of battleships, old battleships, is going to be my entire Pacific fleet, which is ridiculous. But I don't think we're going to go to war with Japan, so I think it'll work. It's just bold enough to work, by golly. Okay, 1 more month. Is anybody going to finish in 1 more month? Yes, a few people, but not enough, so we're going to have to... We just have to do this. And you will also halt as well. Okay, now we can do a few more. This should be good. Okay, yes, by all means. I don't really understand the point of the quadruple torpedo tube, because it seems to have no weight savings over the triple. Okay, they're moving now that the Panama Canal is open, we're 1 sea zone away from being in Northeast Asia. Everyone is stealing industrial secrets from us. Let's try to... I would like to go to war with Japan. Don't they know? Don't you guys get it? Resume. Resume. And let's get these guys to resume. No, never mind. We're already really negative. Make him a national hero. We don't really care about Germany. They've really... Oh my gosh. So Germany really does not like spies. There's like 1 month away, so I think we can afford getting this guy resumed. Yeah, that worked out well. Good, so let's resume this one. And this one. Whoops, this one. Oh, that's why we can't put above water torpedo tubes on our battle cruisers. We haven't developed that technology yet. Okay, that's what that little pop-up said. It probably doesn't look like I'm reading those pop-ups, but like my eyes somehow captures part of what it's saying, and sometimes I can piece it together. Yeah, we'll take this. Submarines would not be bad to start doing now. It's late enough that the submarine technology is pretty good. Okay. 8-inch quality 1 guns. Absolutely not. We don't need this. We don't have any ships who use that. Okay, there it is. It doesn't matter. It's still fine. I think it's time for us to take this guy and resume him as well. Yeah. Okay, so last time we did this, it didn't do anything. Let's do this one. Actually, I'm kind of interested in seeing what other notes can come back, so let's see what this does. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we will hopefully not go to war with France again, but we will denounce their spy. Torpedo protection 4, probably not necessary. And we've gone 37 minutes, so I guess this is a good place to call it to a close. I expect that we'll be at war in the next episode. It looks like we have some more ships we have to retrofit. I've really tried to keep these floor classes along. Their maintenance is low enough that I think it's worth it. But we'll have to send some light cruisers like the Rubens. These Rubens are just about to be... they should be outdated as well. So I'll have to redesign these, and it looks like the only ship I don't need to redesign is the Bravi class. Very good. Okay, well that's going to conclude this one. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one, where we'll probably get a chance to see our new Dreadnoughts in war. Until then, take care.